his mom and pop store was vandalized during the summer riots, and that's just as bad as the United States Capitol being vandalized. No, actually, no, jackass, it's not.
That family from the attacks so traumatized, they say they can barely sleep.
Tonight, they are telling their story to Eyewitness News reporter Lucy Yang.
It is like walking through a war zone.
I was so terrified. I'd never seen violence like that before.
Last Monday, the Shen family got an alert from their security company that there was movement in their small pawn jewelry shop on East 188th Street in the Bronx. They had no idea Fordham was burning. This is bulletproof glass. You can see they broke through it, but they got into the store through the front door. We're told the looters dragged this heavy safe out to the front of the store and forced it open.
That safe had our layaways, it had some repairs, it had our engagement rings.
Jesselyn Shen says when they arrived, the crowd ran off. So she, her boyfriend, and her parents went into the store to secure whatever was left. They were in the back room and had opened their big safe when another wave of rioters pounced.
They came with weapons and they had crowbars and bricks and lead pipes.
The family, trapped in the back room with the angry mob pouring in, managed to shut the safe door. But when the owners tried to escape in their car, their nightmare turned violent.
They ended up pulling my mom out of the car and they attacked her and they broke her leg and they broke her nose. I was in the back seat and I got pulled out the trunk. They tried to crash into our car. They tried to ram us off the road. And we were finally able to speed past everything through the fire and get to Fordham Road.
Their mother has undergone several surgeries. No one can sleep at night.
I'm not going to confuse a taco stand.
And that's when they say they were attacked. You can see in the surveillance video windows being broken out during the chaos in Chicago's South Loop late Saturday night. Looters ducking in to take what they can.
I could see the glass being completely just shattered, blown out by some object that they threw through the window.
Owner Adrienne Alvarez and her husband compelled to come to their Orange Theory fitness franchise in the early hours of Sunday morning.
We weren't necessarily trying to defend the business, but we wanted to go clean up. We wanted to let people know we were in support. We wanted to just be there.
But as her husband Ralph was trying to clean up outside, Alvarez says she turned to see him on the ground in front of a large crowd, unconscious.
I started to scream. I tried to wake him. He wouldn't wake back up. And I tried to call for the police. No one was picking up. I tried to call from the phone in there. No one was picking up. And people just kept coming by and just looking at him, and I wanted him to wake up.
I'm not going to confuse the selling of tacos.
The pain is still raw for Hok Tong Kim, a first-generation Korean-American and small business owner.
I couldn't sleep almost 2 days. I think I only sleep a couple hours.
His store, City Fashion in Bronzeville, was ransacked Sunday night. Thieves smashed the windows,
I lose around $350,000.
taking with them thousands of dollars worth of clothes, shoes, and accessories.
I'm so unlucky. I don't have any insurance. I have only liability.
Kim painstakingly watched the devastation from the parking lot, only leaving the store after dozens of calls from his family begging him to come home. He stood strong, wrench in hand, guarding the store for hours, pleading with looters to leave it alone.
I explained to them, please don't break the window. This is small business. I'm the owner here.
Eventually, it wasn't safe to stay, and they broke through. Kim walks us through what's left.
They took everything.
The thieves even made it to the basement to find a brand new cash register. They smashed it. There was no money inside.
Because I know they're idiots on other cable news channels.
It was early evening. Downtown Portland stores and restaurants were open and serving customers last night when a group who describes themselves as Antifa started to march in the street. They quickly began smashing and tagging the windows of numerous businesses, including a church which serves the homeless.
I'm not going to confuse a taco stand.
This is Riverside Tobacco, a market that's been here nearly 20 years.
I started this business from almost nothing. $200 in my pocket. I used to sleep in the basement for a few years until I got on my feet.
Owner Rafi Haza says he was targeted for a third time last night. Our cameras were rolling as someone destroyed his ATM. Here's the same view from Rafi's surveillance camera.
I'm not sure what they want. I don't know if even they have goals. Why? I just wanted to ask that guy why. It's almost a stab in the guts. And
I'm not going to confuse the selling of tacos.
Every crash of glass, ringing on the surveillance camera footage from Monday morning, felt like a punch to minority business owner and single mom of two, Maliha Saheed. When she opened up her consignment shop, The Find, in November, she thought she had achieved her lifelong dream.
At what point do you give up your dream to be like, you know what, this is, it's not worth it?
Because I know they're idiots on other cable news channels.
Stores in Old Sacramento were also vandalized and looted during a violent night of protest. Businesses were shut down for 2 months. They just reopened a week ago in Old Sacramento, and now they have to deal with graffiti, broken glass, and a lot of stolen merchandise. Some store owners say their cash registers were also stolen, but more than that, they feel like their dreams are being ripped away.
I'm not going to confuse a taco stand.
You think it's going to be easy to put it back together? This is 30 years of my tears, sweat, and blood, this store. I've been in this location for 30 years. I've spent my life here building this thing.
You know, this mom and pop store was vandalized during the summer riots, and that's just as bad as the United States Capitol being vandalized. No, actually, no, jackass, it's not. Because I know they're idiots on other cable news channels.